About to get banned from Disney. Last summer, I got my cake pops removed.
You should be banned from Disney for life.
Pronoun of the day is slugs.
Don't forget to subscribe and stick around, and hit that like button as we go along. Now, this trans TikToker is getting dragged for talking about their sex change at Disney, surrounded by children. What? Yes, seriously.
I'm gonna get banned from Disney. I swear, we're about to get banned from Disney. Last summer, I got my cake pops removed.
This sounds like way too much information.
And the plan up until recently was to get my marshmallow wand reconfigured into a marshmallow tunnel.
Yeah, that sounds bad.
Fortunately, a few weeks ago, I noticed some hair regrowth on my marshmallow wand. That's bad because the outside of the wand is what becomes the inside of the tunnel. So you don't want hair growing there, or else it's very uncomfortable.
Well, I'm glad you shared that with me.
So I talked to my surgeon and he said that it would be best to postpone the procedure until after hair removal is complete. This is obviously disappointing because I was really excited to have a marshmallow tunnel sooner. That being said, it is still happening. We're just not sure when it's happening.
Oh, good.
Hair removal is a fickle thing and it's really hard to predict when it will finish. But my hair removal technician thinks it will be before the end of the year. So, fingers crossed.
I have no idea what the you just said.
Oh, good. Want some? My mom's here, by the way.
Oh, Lord.
The marshmallow tunnel.
You should be banned from Disney for life.
Guess who's going to jail?
You know a TikTok is delulu when even the comment section on this app, which skews super left-wing and is full of super woke young people, is having none of it. Someone send this to Disneyland CEO. Is there a reason you couldn't wait till you weren't at Disney? Not at Disneyland. But why at Disney? Check bro's phone immediately. The fact that you can hear the kids right behind you. This is so disturbing. Like, one, I really don't understand the need to talk about your stuff down there and everything you're getting done. But if you want to, I guess it's your platform. Do what you want.
It's a free country.
But the food thing, describing it with the food, is always going to make me slightly nauseous. And then eating that food right after is just... like, why?
My insides are on fire!
The real problem here is the location and the venue and the choice to make this video at this time in this location.
I have so many questions!
At a place meant for children where you're surrounded by children and they're so close that you can literally hear them in the background, you chose to talk about what's down there. That is disturbing. It is an enormous error in judgment, and it is frankly a massive, massive red flag.
Are the police here?
It's also so frustrating because for years, gay people and the LGBT community were unfairly maligned with stereotypes, statistically inaccurate stereotypes, that we were more likely to be harmful towards minors. And now we have people presenting a face to millions of people online from that community who actually are harmful to minors. Oh my God, you're just deleting the progress we've made every time you post. But don't worry guys, this creator realized what they did was wrong and quickly apologized. Just kidding.
Sorry. Well, not really.
Apology is that I didn't make more videos in Disney. I wish I had filmed myself more. I can see how much of a nerve that video touched, more than I expected.
Let me get this gay real quick, Lily Tino. Now, instead of taking into consideration, maybe I crossed the line, maybe I was a little out of pocket with that video, you decided to double down while simultaneously admitting you're living for the rage bait, no matter whether it affects the trans community in a positive or negative way. I'm not ready for this. Let's continue.
I was listening. No one was listening. Two, even if they were listening, you talking about cake pops and marshmallow wands. Like, you'd have to kind of know a little bit more to really understand what I was saying. But let's say you did understand what I was saying and you were listening, which no one was. It's no different than talking about a hip replacement or...
Speaking directly to children about gender reassignment surgery, your genitals is on the same playing field as a hip replacement surgery now. What? And don't act like this video is not directed towards a younger audience. If it was directed towards adults like you said it was, speak to adults like adults. You shouldn't have to use cake pops. And I would be willing to bet money that your age restrictions, 18 and over, is not set up on your videos.
I think the reaction is actually kind of funny, It's kind of funny. Disney was not the time and place I pinned. No, it actually was, Andrea. Because I was in Disneyland and I wanted to talk about it. That makes it the time.
You know, Lily, I'm glad you think it's funny. I wonder if you're still going to think it's funny when LGBTQ acceptance continues to decline. Of course, it's how I feel. I felt like filming it there. I felt like that was a time and place that I wanted to speak about it. Of course, all about you, without taking into consideration the people around you and how it might affect them. And that's not a red flag to you. You're surrounded by children and that's what you decide to talk about?
Queer people are allowed to exist in Disneyland and talk about being queer. If you think that's a problem, then you have a problem.
The problem is not people existing. The problem is the location you decided to film the video, the content of the video, and who the video was directed towards. That is the problem. And if you don't see that, I don't know what to tell you.
That video was from my friend AJ Sanchez, who is a common sense gay TikToker. I'll link to his YouTube channel and his TikTok in the description, so you can go check him out and his content. He does a great job calling out this stuff, and he was just spot on there. It's not about queer people existing in public. It's about talking about your junk in front of kids in creepy ways clearly meant to be interesting or understandable to children.
We're not within 400 feet of that school, are we?
All of that is a massive red flag. And nobody's bigoted because they're calling that out. They're concerned, and understandably so.
Oh my God, is this an intervention?
So yes, this person should be banned from Disney, and frankly, should probably be investigated beyond that.